I called games for like 7 years with Mark Grace, who won a whole bunch of these, and I learned from him how difficult first base is. Even though I was raised by a Hall of Fame father, when did you learn how difficult first base is? And for you, what makes it difficult?
I made the transition there in 2021, and that was my first full experience of how difficult the position actually is and how much your infield relies on you. So throughout the years, I've taken a lot of pride in putting in work and trying to become the best first baseman that I can be for my infielders. So I do think, metrically, first baseman kind of, get the short end of the stick, but at the end of the day, you just do whatever you can to help out your team.
Yeah, you allow young infielders to grow up, though. If they trust your ability to scoop and save them, can you describe how much that means to you to look at your shortstop or look at your third baseman in the eye when you've bailed them out? What's that like, that scoop?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. These guys are busting their butt to make the best defensive play that they can, and it's my job to pick them up on the other end. So, day one of spring training, I'm not the tallest first baseman in the league, so I let them know, like, hey, you throw the ball low, I can help you out. You throw the ball high, it's a 50-50 shot. So I take a lot of pride in being able to pick up my defense.
The fingerprints of Tony Gwynn. I know that's being a man, being a baseball player, not just defense, but the fingerprints of the late Tony Gwynn. Can you describe the impact he had as a college coach?
Yeah, what a blessing to be able to play for someone of that caliber, and just kind of like you mentioned, not only the baseball side of it, but just the human being aspect, and what a phenomenal human he was, and very, very grateful for my time with him, and thankful that I got the opportunity that I had.
And then finally, you are a Rawlings guy, and so you're going to have that gold patch on your glove. I always ask it for us simpletons who don't get it. I'm not in a locker room. What does that mean to have that patch on your glove when you go out there and play first next year?
For me personally, it means everything. I was always kind of labeled as a bat only guy. Last year, metrically, was one of the worst first basemen in the league, if not the worst. So, took a lot of pride last offseason on figuring out what I need to do to be better, and to have a complete 180 going from worst to first. It meant a lot. I have to give a lot of credit to my coaches in Minnesota and Toronto. They helped me out a lot, and so very grateful for them. And I'm really looking forward to stepping out there next year with that patch on there.